Hi, everyone. Welcome to week 7 of English 1302. We've got a couple of things to talk about today. First of all, I've graded a group of your R2 rough drafts, and a lot of people are making good progress, off to a good start. But I've noticed a couple of common problems. First of all, for either one of these topics in the R2, the two choices, they're pretty broad. So you really want to narrow down and focus on just one aspect of each topic. For example, uh, it might help you to think of it this way. Instead of saying, what are the main reasons why college in America isn't free? Think of it this way. What is the main reason why college in America isn't free? Or instead of what are the benefits of a gap year, what is the main benefit of a gap year? Focus it down to just one specific thing. Now, if you're not sure what that is, just do a little bit more research. But I encourage you at this point to continue doing informal research, just research what really doesn't matter. Because our next phase, which will come up a little bit later this week, probably Thursday, we'll be talking about formal research, and we'll be talking about ways to evaluate the sources that you use in your paper, because you don't want to use just a source which has any stain of credibility. You want to make sure that the sources you choose are really good, solid, reputable sources, very scholarly, very academic, very mindful, very demure. So pick the best sources, and I'll show you specifically how to do that. I'll also be posting some sample research papers so you can see what they look like. That was another minor thing. Now, a lot of people did well. A lot of people got full credit for this. I was very proud of that. But a lot of people didn't put their heading and single spaced their paper and didn't follow any of the formatting rules. And I just didn't really understand why. Now, the grammar, spelling, punctuation, I can understand why, because that's a whole nother step in the writing process. But the formatting really isn't. You really want to make your paper as readable as possible. And when you don't follow the formatting rules, it isn't. So I encourage you, everything you turn into me this semester, other than discussion posts, really should follow the formatting guidelines on the handout I gave you. Um, the other thing, and you didn't have to have any research for this one, but if you did, congratulations, you're uh, doing well. But most people did not do the works cited page correctly. A lot of people just listed the links. And so, again, I'll be showing you how to do that correctly. Um, but probably the biggest step in doing well for the R2 project is a willingness to take what you've written and refocus it and just change it. So many students get locked into what they've done before and they're just not willing to improve it. They just want to tweak it a little bit and then hand it in. Um, Most students are going to have to make some major revisions, some global revisions in their rough draft, of course, to have a suitable final draft. Just because you got a really good score on this, and a lot of students made 20 out of 20, which is 100%, if you turn in the same paper, it won't get anywhere close to 100%. So be sure that you follow the grading standards. If you have any questions, please ask. I did make comments on most of the ones I've graded so far, but sometimes the comments I make are pretty brief. Sometimes it's just a question mark or a or a this is incorrect or this is not effective. So if you want to know more, feel free to copy and paste and shoot me an email. Let me know, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you have. It'll be quicker if you'll copy and paste the specific question you or the aspect of your paper that you're wondering about, and then give me a specific question. If you just send me an email and say, well, why did I only get 18 out of 20 points? Then I have to go back and look and find and see what I wrote and see ways it can be better. And so it's just a little bit less time consuming if you will send me some specific details going in. Let's see, there was something else about the first paper. You want to narrow the focus. Be sure that your thesis, which is the last sentence of the introduction, clearly answers the research question. All right. And I don't mind if you use my words. You're welcome to use synonyms if you want to. You're welcome to rephrase or recast. But if you want to simply say the main reason why college in America isn't free is fill in the blank, you're welcome to. If you want to say the benefit, the main benefit, the chief benefit of a gap year is blank, you're welcome to do that. Okay, but be sure it's clear. Now, of course, you can use synonyms. You can reorder, rephrase that sentence if you'd like to, but be sure the last sentence of the introduction clearly answers the research question. Notice how I'm using the tone of my voice and the power of Zoom to focus your attention. Exactly. So focus your paper. Be sure that thesis clearly answers the research question. If you're not sure, and it's easy to get caught up in the writing process and go, well, gee, is that clear? Ask somebody. Show it to a friend, a neighbor, a parent if you have to, and say, is this clear to you? Does this make sense to you? And chances are they can look at it with some fresh eyes and give you some advice there. Okay, about the second quiz. I know it's scheduled for week 7, but I think we're going to push it back to week 8. There's only one short story for next week, Flowers for Hours. Now it's a little bit longer of a short story, really good. I think you'll enjoy it. But there are 5 this week. They're all shorter. Yeah, except for Yellow Wallpaper. It's about average. But anyway, we got 5 really good short stories this week and only one next week. So we'll wait and take the quiz next week. Open Thursday, whatever date that is, October the 17th or 18th. And yeah, same thing as before, multiple choice. 25 questions or 50 questions, 25. No, it was 25 questions, wasn't it? I'll look and see and let you know. Okay, and then after that, we start the poetry unit. Okay, semester's going along. I hope you're enjoying the semester. I hope you're able to allot the time it takes to do well. I realize that college courses always take more time than we think they're going to, but that's part of learning. That's the way the human mind works. So give yourself enough time to do a good job. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop me an email. And I look forward to hearing from you.